This shit is bad, man. I don't like. What are we supposed to do as fans? Like, does Arthur Blank really expect us to like want to watch that shit next week and the week after that? Like, this is a shit show, man. I really don't get it. I really don't. Let me stop this damn music, man. I like. Why are they? That's the point. Like, why are the coaches still here, bro? There's no way these niggas, bro. I can't even. I gotta watch my mouth. There's no way these coaches are still here tomorrow. Like, I still think Ulbrich needs to stay because, like, if you see the positions he was being put in, bro, three turnovers, bad field positions on, I think, like, maybe, like, one or two drives. It's just like, dog, what are we supposed, like, what are we doing, man? I don't know what we're supposed to do about this. I really don't, man. I don't know why I keep watching games either. I knew we weren't about to win this game. I knew it. And yet, my stupid ass sat up here and said, you know what? I'm going to watch the game. Maybe it'll be better than what I thought. It's exactly what I thought. It is exactly what I thought it would be, bro. And I'm mad. I'm really mad that I said, you know what? I'm going to wake up and watch this game. I'm really mad because there's no way. It started out fine. You know what I'm saying? We were what? It was 6-3 going into halftime or nearly going into halftime. And I don't know what we were doing on defense. We dropped like 10 guys in the coverage and we still allow an explosive play. Like, what are we doing? It makes no sense, bro. Let me share the live real quick. Yes, it was 6-6 coming out of half, and they blitzed us for 30 straight points. Like what? And people gonna look at the defense, but it wasn't all the defense. It really wasn't all. Let me hold on. I'm still posting the stream, bro. I don't know what to say at this point. Like, I got up at like 8 in the morning. You feel me? I brushed my teeth, took a shower, ate breakfast. I'm like, you know what? I got a few hours. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I wake up right before game time. All right, here we go. I should have stayed my ass in bed, bro. I'm talking about I still got on the bonnet and everything, man. Like, let's go ahead and transition, bro. Let's go ahead and look at all of this, cause it's really nauseating to look at. Like, it's the first thing I see, dog. 15 for 30, bro. 15 for 30. Like, I really don't think the Seahawks have a bad defense. But I swear to God, bro, it is not as good as people make it out to be. Because, look, we were able to move the ball. It's just these dumbass turnovers. Like, even the last one we had, we caught a screenplay. Like, credits to y'all for breaking it up, but like, any competent team is blocking that screen up. Maybe I'm just coping, bro. But look at this, y'all. Sam Darnold had a decent game. We only had 2 sacks on the day, bro. And we were close to like 4 or 5 of them. Like, they didn't even have necessarily a good game running the ball either, bro. These came at the end. I didn't even watch the end of the game. These came at the end, I know for sure. You take out this, they aren't doing anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? JSN had a good game. I kind of expected that. I don't care if AJ was guarding him for most of the game. I expect him to have a good game because good receivers are going to win at the end of the day. Okay, it's not like an instance where our offense is actually putting pressure on the other offense to keep up. That way, AJ can really just sit back and really show off his coverage. No, we kept getting put off the field on offense. So that means he's going to get more and more opportunities where if we just hold on to the ball, they're not going to get as many opportunities and he doesn't have 92 yards. Okay. Bijan, I really do. People gonna say he's one of our best players. I still think Chris Lindstrom is our best player, but like, dog, Like, my patience is really wearing thin with him. I don't care how good he is. You have to hold on to the ball. These fumbles are just awful, man. Like, I'm finna pull it up in this tab right here, bro. Cause it's just annoying. It's annoying as hell for him. Like, it just seems like every time we get a drive, not every time, but like whenever we get a drive going sometimes in the game that we need, bro, he fumbles it. Like, let's go all the way. Look. First fumble was in Washington and we got it back. And remember, the ball went careening downfield. I'm not sure how we got the ball back, okay? Then the very next week, he fumbles on the first play of the game. I didn't forget that. It got called back because of an offside. So that's 2 fumbles right there. Then we got 3 against Miami where it literally hit off of his knee, okay? Like, and then we fast forward to Seattle. We're in the red zone and we lose the fumble. So that's what. And I ain't gonna lie, we lost the fumble right here too. So it's supposed to be 3 lost fumbles and 4 fumbles in total. Like, this man is, and people try to attack me when I say Tyler Allgeier is not the better player, but he's the better running back. Like, if you watch them play, it's obvious he's the better running back. He's more decisive. He has ball control. People are going to say, well, he's fumbled the ball once against Tampa Bay last year. That wasn't his fault. Whenever it's a fumble at the mesh point, it's always in the quarterback, okay? So he still has 0 fumbles on his career. He's more decisive. He finishes runs better. And we could do everything with Bijan that we could do with Tyler. People going to attack me for that, but like, bro, if you saw that one drive where we got across the 30 where we went Tyler Allgeier 3 plays in a row, that's my whole point. We could do whatever we do with Bijan, we can do with Tyler. I'm not saying it. Now, I did troll and say we need to trade Bijan. No, I'm not serious. Don't trade Bijan, but like, bro, it's just annoying how I see Tyler Allgeier can do everything Bijan can, and people are gonna fawn over Bijan and defend him when he's doing some clear nut shit. Okay, it's just, bro, like, I don't get it, man. And then I got into it with some people on Twitter, like, bro, we didn't even need this man, bro. I'm glad we have Bijan. I will never say we shouldn't have drafted him. But did we need him? No, we did not need him. Because, like, bro, I'm all for getting rid of the coaches, looking for trade. I'm not trading Bijan. I could trade Bates. I'm not trading AJ either. It's hard to find a number 1 corner. We have a number 1 corner. So, yeah. Like, it's never been a talent problem for us. I keep telling people it's never a talent problem. Look at the coaching. And y'all gonna see it. It's obviously a coaching thing. Like, what are the team stats at? I don't even know if they have the team stats for the red zone stuff. But, like, we were one of the best red zone teams coming into this week from, like, week 9, okay? We went 1 for 13 on 3rd down, bro. 1 for 13. 1 for 13. Why is Zach Robinson still in the building, bro? I don't get it. And then we went 1 for 2 on 4th down. And only reason we had a second 4th down conversion or attempt is because we were getting bailed out with 3 penalties on that on that one last drive. Like, where we had like a taunting, a roughing the passer, and a PI. And we got down to the goal line and we still didn't score. I called it. I said, watch we get this. We got this ball across the 50. We're still not going to score the ball. I've already made up my mind right there. We had more plays than them. So you think we could have won the game, right? No. We had the same amount of drives. The yards per play is different. Passing was different. Obviously, the Seattle, they have a very good secondary. I'm not even going to lie to you on that one. But, like, come on, man. Look at the rushing. They outrushed us. This is one of the, like, they're in the bottom half of the league in rushing, and they outran us. What are we supposed to do? AJ Terrell led our team in tackles, gang. Like, we went 0 for 4 in the red zone. We had 8 penalties for 56 yards. They had more penalty yards, but we had more penalties in general. 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. And if you want to count the other 4th down turnover, yes, that's 4 turnovers. And then we gave up a special teams touchdown. This is just, it's nauseating, man. Hopefully we have a new head coach. Trade Bijan for a first will help. The rebuild, I'm not trading Bijan. I don't know. I'm not doing that. But, like, I think they said on the broadcast too, bro, they had 10 PBUs. Let me go look, bro. Let me go look, man. 10 pass breakups? Do you know, like, that's a receiver thing. And I know I was one of the people that was saying, like, our receiving core will be fine because I didn't expect, Darnell Mooney to just fall off a cliff. I didn't expect Ray McCloud to get inexplicably pushed out the door for some reason. But, like, let me go look at this, bro. Witherspoon had 2 PBUs. Nicky Memorial, he had a crazy game. He had like crazy game out there. He had a PBU. Reek Woolen had 2 PBUs. That was in the fourth quarter. I don't know who the hell this is, but he had a PBU. Josh Jobe, he had a PBU. Boye Mafe had a PBU. Derek Call had a PBU that led to an interception. Like, bro, this is just. We chose Raheem over Vrabel. Yes, bro. My thing is, we gave this man a 5-year contract with nobody else competing with him. Everybody we interviewed picked another team, and he was like the Raheem Morris. He was the kind of hire where it was just like it's 3 a.m. You on campus, you ain't got nothing to get into, so you call that one ugly girl, bro. He was literally that, and you gave her everything. You gave her the full course meal at 3 a.m. because you had nobody else on your roster to go to because they didn't want you. Like, and you didn't even have a roster to begin with. Like, so that's the point, bro. But like, let me look at the PFF grades because look at this, bro. Like, we got to look at this. Chris Lindstrom had a terrible game pass blocking. I've never really been like, oh, he's a great pass blocker. He's always been an elite run blocker, okay? But look at some of this, y'all. Like, okay, so the average grade is a 60. We had what? Bijan was average, okay? No doubt about it. Dylan Drummond, awful. I wouldn't say awful. He was below average. But Charlie Warner really didn't have a good game. Kirk Cousins was below average. Darnell Mooney had a bad game. I've never seen him. Like, I would have never known he played, bro, had I not seen this. Devin Tompkins was that. Jake Matthews and David Sills were terrible. Like, as much as I love Blankett's niceness is ruining this team. Like, bro, this church boy stuff is so annoying. Because we need people that want to win games. It's annoying, man. And then we get to like the defense. Let's look at the defense, y'all. Let's see who allowed the most yards. Watch this. AJ Terrell gave up the most yards. Now, I'm not gonna be mad at him because you know what I'm saying. He's had a good season up to this game. Okay, I'm not gonna be mad at him. Okay, it happens. You have some bad games. And this happens to be a bad game where, like, you just kept getting put on the field. And even he was losing some reps bad, too. Okay. Xavier Watts, I don't really know what to say. But he had an all right game. He did give up that 1 touchdown, but I wouldn't even say that was his fault. That was a pick play. That was OPI. Okay. 8 straight losing seasons. Like, this is tough, bro. Radio, riding successful coaches, Super Bowls like a cuck in the corner. Wait, huh? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but like, and look at the tackling grades, bro. Look at this. There's a sharp drop off once you get past David Onyemata. K. Nellis 43, Arnold Ebiketie 36, 29, 29, 29, 29, 28, 26. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Before I started, I'm like, did Jalen Walker even play? Because I saw him on the photo galleries. He barely played. He played 6 snaps, y'all. Why did Jalen Walker play 6 snaps? Like, the Falcons haven't made the playoffs since you were 12. I was 15. I'm finna be 23 this week. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Yeah, that's 8 years, bro. He got hurt. I never saw anything about him being hurt. That's crazy. I know James Pierce Jr. got hurt, but I don't know, man. And then let's look at the pass rush grades. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of Elijah Garcia, y'all. I'm gonna be so 100. Oh, it was a groin injury again? But like, damn, Jalen, like, God. Jalen being hurt, Billy Bowman Jr. hurt, like, some of our best rookies are just hurt. I don't get it. But, hey, at least James Pierce Jr. got his sack. He met his quota for the day. He got his sack. So, he got 6 sacks in the season, leading all rookies. You feel me? So, hey, I'm happy with that. He got his 1 sack. And I don't care what he did for the rest of the game. He got his sack. If he can do that, if he can get 1 sack a game for 17 games, he will be an all-pro. I don't care. Okay? Coverage grades. Now, this is where it gets nasty, okay? Mike Hughes was statistically our best corner, okay? And people want to give him up for some reason. I understand, like, I can't talk. He's like Riley Moss. Riley Moss is a good corner, but he's a highlight magnet, Okay, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but it's not bad either. It's like, oh, if you get beat, you're gonna get beat in monumental fashion. You're just not gonna straight up get beat like a regular corner. Okay, but other than that, you're good for about 90% of the time, and that's Mike Hughes. He was good for most of this game. He gave up that 112-yard catch, and that's cool. But like, and he also had an interception that was credit to AJ. I still think AJ had an okay game. I won't say he had a good game. He had an okay game. Okay. Raheem best coaching trait is he was in the same coaching staff as Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, John Gruden. Yeah. Yes, bro. Hold on. Read those names off again. Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, John Gruden, Mike Shanahan. How were you under 4 great head coaches and you're not a good head coach? You had all this developing to do over these last 20 years and you can't even be a competent coach. And being a part of being a competent coach is knowing how to hire the right guy. Marquise Williams, I don't know why you kept him on the staff. My thing is, people are gonna blame Raheem Morris for hiring Marquise Williams, or how you say his damn name. But I won't say it was even a hire. He just retained mediocrity. He committed to that. Like, I remember in his opening presser, or I think maybe it was sometime in like March after we hired him, he was like, somebody asked him like, what was your thought process of keeping some of the guys on staff? And he was just like, I liked a lot of these guys. Like, what do you mean? Marquise Williams has never been like, oh my God, that's what a good special teams coordinator. No, he's never been that. He's never stuck out as a name to me during the Arthur Smith regime. Never stuck out to me. And we committed to him. And our special teams was iffy last year. Okay? It was iffy then, and now it's really bad. And yet, I wanted Raheem Morris to work out too. Is PFF worth buying? For the stats, yes, they're worth buying for the stats, but for the grades, not all the way. Like, for example, like AJ Terrell, his season grade is not like what you would think it would be, because they just hate him for some reason. Like, you see, like, look at this. So even 2021, 85.6. I think that was like number 1 or number 2. But like, look at this. Ever since then, it's just been like, oh, he's average to slightly above average. And that's never been the case, bro. Even last year, 68.6. He did not have a 68.6 season. Like, y'all even know that from the latter half of the season. But anyways, like, I wanted Raheem Morris to work out too, man. Like, I feel like sometimes his heart is in the right spot, but like, he really messed himself up with hiring these shit cans of coordinators. Jimmy Lake was terrible. Zach Robinson is still terrible. I don't care. Going under center. Once again, going under center and getting out a pistol did not fix our issues. It's never been that. It was always the play calling. But people swear to God, if we get out a pistol, we're going to be a good offense. No. That wasn't going to fix anything. It wasn't. Zach Robinson's still bad. Marquise Williams has been terrible. The worst special teams unit in the league. And he said, no, I'm not firing him. I have the utmost confidence in him. In what? We're the worst special teams unit in the league, bro. Like, Arthur Smith won. Yes, look in the comments. Arthur Smith won 7 games with Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heineke. He won 7 games with Desmond Ridder and Marcus Mariota. He won 7 games with a washed Matt Ryan. We can't even get 7 wins out of Kirk Cousins and an infinitely better team talent-wise. Get this man off my team, man. Get him out. I'm sick of this man, bro. Like, it's 3:16 now. We finna tap in. We finna tap into his stuff, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. I gotta hear what this idiot has to say. He's genuinely an idiot now. And they might take my video down, but I really don't care, bro. I'm so blowed by this man, bro. Hold up. I'm so blowed by this man, bro. No shit, Sherlock. Look at the chat, y'all. Find a way. Move this team the fuck out of it. Y'all, look at the chat, bro. The fans are fed up with this coach, man. Look at this. It's nothing but tomatoes and find a way to be fired. Like, I love this fan base, bro. Like, bro.
Holding together. Does that second half change the way you feel about it?
No, that was within the confines of the game. The kickoff return was a backbreaker. The fumble was a backbreaker. Those things happen back to back. In combination of those things, game-like thing, that's an individual moment, one game type of thing. These guys will come back.
What? Did he just say the kickoff stuff was a one type of? I understand what he was saying. Like, okay, the kickoff return, then the fumble happened. That's a one game type of thing. Sure, cool. But to act like the special teams hasn't been bad all year, bro. All year. We got a short week. We got a short week. We play on Thursday. Yo. We play on Thursday, y'all. No freaking way. I forgot we played Tampa Bay on Thursday. Oh, and we're already eliminated, bro. It's no point of watching.
How at this point can you fix the special teams problems?
We got to go figure it out. We got a lot of people change it up. Who's running out? Who's covering? Who's doing all the things that we have to do?
Fuck you mean figure it out? Fire the coordinator. Yes, it is. Marquise Williams.
Defensively, the way they moved the ball in the second half, were those breakdowns by y'all, or do you feel like your defense just sort of got overwhelmed considering the special teams in the
They did a nice job. They forced it into the situation.
No. I don't care what Raheem Morris has to say right here. I'll tell you what happened with our defense. We gave up 37 points. We gave up 37 points, right? You want to know why? Because we can't stay on the field offensively. We kept turning the ball over. We went 1 for 13 on third down. 1 for 13 on third down. Okay, we went 1 for 2 on fourth down, and one of those came because we had 3 penalties to save us, and we still couldn't capitalize on a goal-to-go situation after starting the drive inside their own territory. Okay, 3 turnovers also. We gave them the ball back. We put our defense on the field constantly, and people are asking, "Oh man, was that the defense just breaking down?" No, it wasn't the defense just breaking down. They got tired because they steady on the field, bro. They're steady on the field. Like, what was the time of possession? I know the time of possession is going to look like a little bit skewed, but like, it just doesn't show its justice of how bad it actually was. Like, we only lost the time of possession by 3 minutes? It wasn't, no, it wasn't that at all. We kept giving them the ball back with favorable field position, and they were capitalizing in 3 to 4 plays because they have short fields. That's not the defense fault. I'm never going to blame the defense right here because the team kept giving the ball back to the Seahawks. 13 third down attempts, and we converted 1. I don't even remember when that conversion was. If it was 1, I could remember. I can't, bro. We're the worst third down team over the last 9 weeks. I don't get it, man. Wait. Started a game? So you're telling me we converted a third down? Oh, we did, because I tweeted about it. Yes, we did. I think it was a slant route to Bijan, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So we converted a third down on the first drive of the game. We converted a third down on the first drive of the game, and we didn't get one for the rest of the game. And people want me to believe that this is just the player's fault. It's not the player's fault. It's that boy on the sideline that worked under McVay for 5 to 6 years, and he still isn't a good play caller. He was an assistant to Sean McVay. He worked with him side by side, and he still can't call a game, bro. God damn. We called a toss play on 3rd and 1, lost yards, then ran down on 4th down. We're just wasted. That was a wasted play. That was such a wasted play, gang. I don't know why we did and then look, when we convert that 4th down, what did we do the very next play? We ran crack, bro. We ran pin and pull. We ran pin and pull right after that. The outside runs weren't going to work because they knew that is our identity. They weren't going to have us play to our identity. That's what good teams do. You're not going to play to your identity. We're going to force you to run the ball up the middle. And when we did, it was successful. But no, let's keep spamming outside zone, outside zone, outside zone, outside zone. No, it's not going to work, bro. Good teams don't let you do that.
Coach, spoke about a quick week. I was going to ask you, what did you see that you can remember right now to take into Tampa on Thursday?
Nothing.
From this game,
Burn the tape.
you can't give up back-breaking plays that allow your team to self-destruct when you're playing a really tight football game like that. That first half, that was what the team should look like. If you can find a way not to have those penalties.
Find a way, find a way, find a way, find a way, find a way. Find a way to get out of Atlanta, gang. Please. Because I wanted this man to work out so bad. And I'm going to still be like, okay, here comes this. I'm going to root for my team to win regardless. But you have to go, bro. This is terrible. This is a poorly coached team. This is a poorly coached team that has nothing but talent everywhere. And it's just like, bro. And you talking about, yes, you can't give up back-breaking plays. What do you mean? Put this on yourself, bro. I'm sick of this team, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't even want to stream no more. Like, I'm so over this team, dog. I really don't get why we keep these people on our team. Like, y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro. No, man.